to show up, show up, show up, show up.
Hello and welcome back to Show Up. My name is Sofi Bonde. This is Lia Boysen, one of Sweden's most acclaimed actors. I think you're very loved by the people. And you told me you got a letter from the king today.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
A friend of mine said that's actually really big, Lia.
Yeah.
So I'm honored.
Okay,
yes.
okay. I am honored to be here with you. Born in Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
And you came to Sweden when you were 7 years old.
Yeah.
Where did you live in the beginning of your life?
In the beginning, in the middle of Copenhagen.
Oh.
And then when I moved to Sweden, I moved into the real dark forest.
Okay, into the woods.
Yeah,
Okay.
into the woods.
Do you like the woods?
I love the woods, actually. I love trees.
Yeah.
What do you call that in English? The real hugging.
the hug,
I
yeah.
talk to them and yes.
Yeah. Okay, good.
They are
I
my
heard
friends.
actually they're very healing. If you get sick, you're supposed to go and hug a tree and like stand like that for a while.
We could go into this.
Yeah.
Is really interesting
Yeah.
that they have feelings.
Yeah.
And what is it called? The book, the secret of trees' lives, or something.
I think so.
like
Yeah,
that.
like how they support each other under the ground and like the root system. Even if the tree is down, I don't know how we got into this.
And how they can send warning.
Yeah. Yeah, because
really far away.
Yeah.
That now these horrible animals are on their way.
Yeah,
watch out.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think it's amazing.
It's just amazing.
Mm.
That's kind of interesting also how we always look at the top of things. Like we
Mhm.
don't really understand what's underneath. We're so quick to judge, you know, this and that and people around you and like, you know, we get offended by things, but maybe it wasn't at all meant to be, you know, offensive or... Anyhow, now... Trees. We love trees.
We
okay,
love
so we got
trees.
that in common.
Why did we start this pod before my washing machine finished?
Okay.
Can you hear it? Go on.
I think it's wonderful. See, this is like
Home
live.
in my studio.
Yes. Anyway, so I don't know. You're like
It's homey.
eager.
It's
homey.
homey.
It's
It's
very homey.
very homey.
It's very homey.
But I think I've always been completely crazy about being just free all the time.
Yeah.
I know a director said to me on stage, she said, I have never ever worked with an actress that is searching for freedom constantly as you are. And so what do you mean? He was a director, but he was a choreography in his background. And every time he was putting me into two boxes, I went mad. So that's really difficult for me.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever done that.
Mm.
I think you get into boxes, you have to behave in a certain way with your grandfather, or you have to behave, of course you are in some boxes, but I always really quickly try to get out.
Yeah.
No, but free and I think also I had a hidden narcissistic mother. I've just realized she died 2 years ago. But I think she also, if you are a child to a narcissist, you are there for their sake. So I went to therapy here for recent, and he told me about children that they, during a certain age, all lie to get their own life, because when they start to get bigger, I can't exactly remember what it was, if it was 4 or 5, or to get their own, otherwise they are, I am my own person.
Otherwise they feel trapped in their life.
And when the therapist did this movement of doing like that, it's their own world, I felt, oh my God, that's why I still lie about the most stupid things. I've had really big problems with my man about that. How can I lie about such stupid things? Did you just come from outside? No. Yes. No. And it's all about that. That was the only way. It is still has been the only way for me. The therapist said, of course, you're a child to a narcissist. You've had to make your own space because you haven't had any space, because you've just been for her. So of course your lying is the only way to have a little world of your own.
Oh, wow.
And I love that movement. And I'm not saying that I will go on lying. I'm struggling not to, but at least it gave me an answer in what I've been going on doing, because it really hasn't been big lies. It's been the most ridiculous small things.
But still, you're open about it, and you're aware about it. Isn't that the first step? Like you know, okay, so God, no, I lied again. Okay, no, sorry, I actually been home the whole day. Right? Stupid. Yeah.
And of course, if you do one little lie, it becomes so big so quickly, because you get all messed up.
You get oh God, and what did I just say? Like, did I say that? No, yeah, very common. It's just
dangerous.
Stick to the truth. Yeah, good advice, right?
Yeah.
You've been like the most, I mean, you've been living through your life, you've been living different roles. You get stuck sometimes in a character, or do you feel like you can easily bounce back?
I mean, I've been really, really lucky. I was kind of a little bit stuck for 10 years. My first 10 years in sort of kind, warm, it always said in the description of the character, a warm, happy person. So after those 12 years, when I got my sort of breakthrough, it opened up a world to all kind of characters, which was amazing. Really, I've been honored by being able to do really the most spread. Yeah. And that's also, I think now with interesting things about acting, because I wanted to be a character actor, that the best would be if people didn't recognize me. Or at least that people forget that it's who is playing the character. And I think, I don't know if this is, it's just my, when I look at different actors, Jack Nicholson, I'll never ever forget that it's Jack Nicholson. And then we have, I think, Leonardo DiCaprio, or who should I say, Kate Winslet. I do forget that they are Kate or Leonardo.
But you get so drawn into what they're doing at the time.
And I think also, and I think that's also what they want. Some are really, really technical, brilliant. And you can watch them and think, oh, Meryl Streep, you are the most brilliant technical, you can do anything.
You just know your craft so well, like you play the instrument in a way that...
And that's as brilliant as the other. And then there are actors that you completely forget. I think it's really what you want to achieve as an actor. And I'm very drawn to, and I love being part of the story. And that the best compliment would be that somebody said, I totally forgot that it was you.
Okay. So you want to get that. You probably don't need it. I do. All right, well, so we are very happy to sit here today together. And you are a very, what was that?
I'm making it too long.
No, we love that. And you are a big inspiration to many. And you have two girls. So you have like this, like you're the girl trio, right? Very cool.
I love it.
Very cool. Yeah. And we will see more of you throughout your life. And thank you so much for doing this with me. All right. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.